solar power. Let's talk about solar panels. And my hair being combed. Wife said, comb your hair in your videos. So I did. I hope you like it. Anyway. Oh, hi Molly. Solar panels. Now I went to college for auto mechanics. But one of the courses I took when I was in auto mechanics was alternative fuels and technology. And it was a really good course. We learned about solar, wind, and like hydrogen fuel cells, things like that. Awesome class. We had to make little solar powered cars and run them up and down the hallway and things like that. But ever since then, I've always wanted solar panels. And eventually we will get more. I bought these two. They are 100 watt each, mono crystal. And I have a Gridtie system. So my system feeds into the garage, back into the house, and then out into the grid, hence the Gridtie. Now the benefit to Gridtie is I can run all my big electronics. I can run my central air conditioner and I can run my dryer and things like that without having expensive batteries. In order to do that on batteries, you got to have really, really expensive battery port to create enough power for those systems. So I chose the Gridtie. If I lose power, I have a generator, I'll just turn generator on. But so right now my panels aren't quite angled correctly they should be almost straight up and down for winter. Being in the northern hemisphere and being way up in Michigan, we don't get a whole lot of peak sunlight right now, so those actually are not properly set up. I will mount them, and there's a chicken under there. Crazy chicken. She just want to be on video. But I will mount those eventually. Solid mount them right now. I just got them on some L brackets there and setting up, and we'll go inside the garage here and I'll show you my Gridtie inverter and everything. So with the Gridtie inverter, it takes the DC power that the panels makes and it converts it into AC power to go into the house, is what that does. So right there, they just run through the cables, and I got it going through a hole in the garage. And then in here, we got an inverter right here. So comes into here, the inverter then turns it from DC to AC, runs right down through here, and it plugs right in. Now this is a kilowatt meter, and all this is doing. So right now you can read that it is pumping out a little over 80 watts. 80 to 81 watts. Again, it's winter. I'm not going to get a whole lot of watts right now. I need a lot more panels. I have the capability of 200 watts. And I get pretty close. I get pretty close in the summertime. Summertime does much, much better. It saves us. It's not a crazy astronomical amount, but between $20 and $30 a month. So the more panels I get, the more I'm going to save. Those panels are only $100 a piece, so they're not super expensive panels. And to save 20 or 30 bucks a month is good. And like I said, eventually we'll grow more, get more panels. Now, the only bad thing about this inverter is the first summer the fan blew out. So I got this little fan here that I'll turn on to it and cool it down in the summertime. Well, other than that, the system's worked great. And I can't really complain for how cheap everything was. And, saving me over the last 2 years. Pretty much have already paid for the panels themselves. So now it's just making extra money. And I'll take that. But I plan on getting some more panels and getting those in the ground. So when I do that, I'll definitely make some videos for you guys. And I hope I gave you a little bit of information about my solar setup that I got going on. I got a buddy that does have a battery system, so maybe one day I'll go over there and I'll show you his system. He has 4 golf car batteries that he powers. He can power just about everything in his house other than the air conditioner, the dryer, if his power goes out. So he doesn't have a generator. He just runs off his batteries. So he can still run his TV and his refrigerator and electronics and things too. So we'll go over there one day and I'll show you his setup. His is a lot more expensive. Just in batteries, he has $600 alone in batteries. So that's not the route I wanted to go, but I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got some information about my solar panels, and catch you later.